Well, good morning, everyone. We're at the Bartmanned Hill Trail, right off the Appalachian. Now we're on the Appalachian Trail. That's how fast we change around here. We're in Maryland, doing a nice morning walk here. It's not too hot yet here on the East Coast, but it will be today. It'll be hot and humid. We'll see how that plays into the baseball games today. The reason why I recorded from Bartmanned Hill Trail is it reminded me of Bartman. For those of you baseball fans out there, this is a baseball themed video today. Bartman arguably changed the outcome of a Cubs game, which potentially ruined their chances of winning World Series, yada, yada, yada. And it made me laugh because yesterday I went against the algorithm's advice and I took the Cubs on one of my big round robin bets that I did with a bunch of other games yesterday. And the Cubs were winning and I thought I was a genius, and then of course the Cubs lost. And it was funny because one of the things that the algorithm is designed to do is to prevent human bias in its calculations in many different areas. And so I think that when you see Cubs and Reds, you just naturally think the Cubs are a better team. The Cubs, I think, were at home in that game. You just think that they're going to do better. They're only minus 147. I thought it was a reasonable line. And of course, I guess they don't win that game 2 out of 3 times, or if they do, they didn't win it last night. And it cost me a little bit on my payout because some other games that happened yesterday, you had Boston crushed it, the Dodgers crushed it. Poor Yankees. We really needed the Yankees to have an exceptional day yesterday. And they came back to take the lead over Tampa Bay and then blew it late. So that stunk. But other than that, the Phillies did pretty good yesterday. And you really shouldn't fight it, right? Like, I didn't load up on Cleveland at minus 200 because I hate Cleveland. And of course, Cleveland was behind in that game, I believe, a couple times and still managed to come back and take down Detroit late. And I think that the algorithm recognizes bullpen ERA, it recognizes strength of lineup, and it recognizes just when things go wrong early there for Cleveland, they still managed to come back and win, which I guess is why it was the #1 pick yesterday. So when we release them today, you just kind of trust your gut on a lot of things. If you think it's including all the data, you just go with it. And I believe it was a winning day. I think it was 5-4 on that list. Houston blew it against the Angels. However, if you look at what's on the post yesterday, I didn't update Houston's and the Angels lineups because they weren't ready yet, and that comes into play, which brings me to my last point of this video. I don't always run around begging people to pay me to do work. I feel blessed to be able to be super productive in many areas, and I just want to get everything done for everyone and keep everybody happy, and I hardly ever charge a lot. So I don't like running around asking for money. However, when I end up doing updates all day and I have other work that is suffering because I'm spending so much time on this, because now we have a pretty decent following of people that are asking me for the file every day, are texting me, are calling me, or emailing me when I'm with a completely different client doing completely different work, asking me for baseball picks immediately. And I would love to be able to do that, or at least pay someone to do that, but I'm not charging enough or being on everyone enough about doing that. So I am going to say that I think that in order to make this thing work the best that it can, it's important to have current lineups. It's important to have current data. We missed a pitcher with Kansas City 2 days ago when Homer Bailey didn't pitch and it was Flynn instead. That would have changed the number. These are all things that have huge impacts on long-term ROI, especially when you tie things together on parlays and round robins. So I want to do a great job with it, and I think that means I have to get tougher on subscriptions, which means I can't release the picks for free every day. I'd like to. So here's the deal I'll make with the world. Every day that a new person subscribes, or even pays, or somebody renews, every day that happens, I will release the picks for free. If it doesn't happen throughout the day, I'm not releasing the picks until either it does or until, later when the games have started. And I'm also a liar because I end up giving them away for free anyway, because I feel bad when somebody posts on a YouTube video and asks for the picks and I'm like, I got them right here, I can just give them to you. So that's what I do. So with all that being said, I'm going to be releasing picks today because someone has already paid me today. So they'll be for free today, but keep that in mind going forward, because if more people pay me, I'll be able to enlist assistance to help update these things when I can't do it myself. And I think that's really the answer here, because it seems to be important enough that we should do it that way. So we're out for now. I have no idea what it looks like today. I haven't started it yet, but the games don't start till 7. So when the lineups are announced around 5:36, that's when you get it going, and that's that key hour of time where you have good information and you can start to make action. So we're out for now.